Hi guys! Have you ever looked at your tropical garden and thought, wow, this could really use a makeover? What if I told you that a minimalist approach could transform that cluttered space into a serene oasis? Whether you have a backyard garden, an indoor tropical garden, or a small garden house, stick around and let's dive into how we can achieve that transformation. This video is packed with tropical garden ideas, garden design tips, and advice for turning any space into a lush but minimalist retreat. Tropical gardens are known for their vibrant colors, lush greenery, and exotic plants that thrive in warm climates. They're not just visually stunning, but also create a sense of tranquility and connection to nature. Whether it's a backyard garden or a small garden house nestled amidst a tropical setting, tropical gardens are often the heart of the home. But here's the thing, too much of a good thing can sometimes make your space feel overwhelming. A minimalist approach can help you reclaim that serene, peaceful vibe. We're going to dive into garden tips that will help simplify your space while preserving its natural beauty. Minimalism in garden design is about enhancing the natural beauty by focusing on fewer, more impactful elements. This applies to everything from plant choices to garden furniture. So if you're looking for garden ideas that blend tropical lushness with modern simplicity, this video is for you. Let's explore how to transform your garden house or backyard garden into a minimalist paradise. Let's talk about the common challenges many gardeners face with their tropical gardens. Sometimes we get carried away with the vibrant colors and exotic plants, thinking the more, the merrier. But here's the catch, a cluttered garden can detract from its natural beauty. You might find yourself struggling to see the stunning features of your plants because they're overshadowed by decor, or maybe the layout feels chaotic rather than calm. If your backyard garden or garden house is full of pots, plants, and garden accessories that don't harmonize, it can start to feel more like a jungle than a tropical retreat rather than the peaceful tropical garden of your dreams. An indoor tropical garden might also face similar issues, especially if you're working with limited space. Overcrowding a small area with too many plants or decorations can make it feel cramped rather than cozy. But don't worry, we're going to talk about garden design and gardening tips that will help you find balance. The key to minimalism is focusing on simplicity, clean lines, and highlighting a few standout features in your garden, whether it's an outdoor space or an indoor tropical garden. When it comes to creating a serene backyard garden, the importance of balance cannot be overstated. A well-designed tropical garden offers a sense of calm and connection with nature, but without proper planning, it can easily become chaotic. The ideal tropical house garden should offer relaxation and tranquility while showcasing the beauty of each plant. By carefully selecting garden ideas that align with your vision and eliminating unnecessary clutter, you can achieve a minimalist yet lush tropical garden. One of the best garden tips for transforming a cluttered space into a tropical paradise is to start by grouping plants with similar needs. This not only simplifies the gardening process, but also ensures that your garden thrives. For example, placing shade-loving plants together in one section of your backyard garden will create a harmonious environment and make maintenance easier. Similarly, arranging pots and decor strategically around your garden house or tropical house can enhance the natural flow of the space. Let's not forget the role of accessories and decor in garden design. Too many garden ornaments can overwhelm the senses, but a carefully chosen few can elevate the look of your tropical garden. Whether you're working on an indoor tropical garden or an outdoor retreat, incorporating natural materials like stone, wood, and water features will help create a cohesive and relaxing atmosphere. Minimalism doesn't mean boring. It's about choosing garden ideas that reflect your personal style while keeping the space inviting and serene. Lastly, maintenance plays a key role in whether your garden feels like a peaceful haven or a chore. A minimalist garden design, especially in a tropical setting, is easier to manage in the long run. By reducing the number of plants and garden accessories, you'll spend less time on upkeep and more time enjoying the beauty of your garden. With the right balance of plants, thoughtful garden design, and practical gardening tips, you can turn your tropical garden into a space of tranquility and simplicity. Now, let's get into the heart of the makeover process, understanding the principles of minimalist design in a tropical setting. Minimalism is all about simplicity, balance, and functionality. Think clean lines, a limited color palette, and an emphasis on the natural beauty of plants. This applies whether you're revamping a large backyard garden, designing an indoor tropical garden, or sprucing up the garden house. One of the best gardening tips I can offer is to start by decluttering. In my own tropical garden, I began by removing anything that didn't serve a purpose or enhance the overall look. From garden gnomes to extra pots, I asked myself, does this add value to my space? If the answer was no, out it went. This also applies to your garden house, where keeping the design simple and functional can do wonders for the overall feel of the space. The layout is another crucial element of minimalist garden design. You want to create defined areas in your garden, whether it's a backyard garden or an indoor tropical garden. Pathways, seating areas, and focal points should all be clearly defined. I added some minimalist furniture, think sleek benches or simple wooden tables to enhance the space without cluttering it. Let's talk about some actionable gardening tips for achieving a minimalist tropical garden. First, when it comes to plant choices, focus on grouping plants with similar care needs. This not only simplifies maintenance, but also creates a more cohesive look. For instance, pairing tall palms with low-maintenance ground cover can give your garden layers and depth without making it feel cluttered. This approach helps maintain the balance between simplicity and natural beauty, ensuring that your tropical garden looks organized while thriving with minimal effort. If you're working with a garden house or an indoor tropical garden, vertical space is your best friend. Wall-mounted planters, hanging plants, or tall shelving can create an illusion of space while still allowing you to enjoy a variety of tropical plants. This way, you can have your garden without taking up valuable floor space. Maximizing vertical areas in your indoor setup also means you can incorporate more garden ideas without overcrowding the room, which is essential for a minimalist garden design. For larger spaces like a backyard garden, consider adding water features that follow minimalist principles. Think of a sleek, simple fountain or a reflective pond. Water adds tranquility to any tropical garden without overwhelming the senses. Plus, the sound of water trickling through a backyard garden instantly elevates the serene vibe of the space. Incorporating these garden tips into your design will help create a peaceful retreat that aligns perfectly with both tropical house and minimalist aesthetics. When designing your minimalist tropical garden, it's important to consider pathways and seating areas. A clean, simple stone path can lead visitors through your garden while blending seamlessly with the surrounding greenery. Seating areas made from natural materials like wood or bamboo add a rustic touch to the garden design without compromising on comfort. Whether in a small garden house or a sprawling backyard garden, these elements offer a practical yet stylish way to enjoy your tropical retreat. Incorporating bold, structural plants into your garden ideas can also enhance the overall look of your minimalist tropical garden. Plants like bird of paradise or large ferns create focal points that draw attention without overwhelming the space. By combining these with low-maintenance plants, you can achieve a balanced, cohesive design that requires less upkeep while still exuding the lush beauty of a tropical garden. Finally, remember to keep your plant palette simple. A minimalist garden design thrives on a curated selection of plants, so avoid overcrowding your space with too many species. Whether you're working with an indoor tropical garden, a garden house, or a large backyard garden, focus on a few key plants that complement each other and the overall design. This will help create a harmonious, visually appealing space that embodies the tranquility of minimalist gardening. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the big reveal. The transformation is simply breathtaking. You can immediately notice how the once chaotic garden has been turned into a serene tropical garden oasis. From the tall palms swaying gently in the breeze to the vibrant flowers that pop against the streamlined garden design, the difference is like night and day. Whether you're working with a backyard garden or an indoor tropical garden, focusing on simplicity and a cohesive design can create an inviting, tranquil atmosphere. One of the most impressive features of this garden makeover is how the space was used. Strategic negative space, where certain areas are left bare, allows the eye to focus on the tropical elements that stand out. This approach not only makes the garden house feel larger, but it also gives the plants a stage of their own to shine. By carefully placing rocks, gravel, and greenery, we've achieved a harmonious balance between modern garden design and nature's raw beauty. The new design also includes a subtle mix of modern and traditional elements, making the space feel both contemporary and timeless. The inclusion of sleek garden furniture, a few minimalist water features, and carefully curated garden ideas help to enhance the tropical house setting. Each detail is carefully thought out to support the overall garden design and give the space a cohesive look and feel. So to wrap things up, we've seen how adopting a minimalist approach to tropical gardening can truly enhance your space. Whether you're working on a backyard garden, an indoor tropical garden, or transforming a small garden house, minimalism can help you create a peaceful retreat. By tackling clutter, focusing on key plant selections, and rethinking your garden layout, you can design a garden that's both beautiful and functional. Remember, minimalism in gardening isn't about having less for the sake of it, it's about allowing the natural beauty of your tropical plants to shine. You want your garden to feel like an oasis, a place where you can unwind and reconnect with nature. With the right garden ideas and gardening tips, you can achieve that balance and enjoy your tropical garden like never before. I want to hear from you now. Have you ever done a garden makeover? Do you have any tropical garden tips or garden ideas to share? What challenges did you face and how did you overcome them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on gardening, garden design, and tropical house tips for more inspiration. Let's keep this garden journey going together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.